Here's some realist news for you. Zero Hedge, one of my favorite sites. As you know, been a while. These cryptos have been taking up all my time. FBI loses 5 months of text messages between the anti-Trump FBI agents. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know. You're thinking, not a chance in hell. And you're going to love this. 5 months of text messages between anti-Trump FBI agents Peter Strzok and Lisa Page have been lost, according to a Friday disclosure from the Justice Department to the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, as reported by the Associated Press and the Daily Caller. Well, listen, I've got good news. Everybody, I've got great news. Remember all those years George Bush kept renewing Patriot Act, everything else? Obama comes in, renews the same stuff, all the spying stuff. You know what that means? That means that the NSA is guaranteed to have a copy of this stuff. Can't wait to see how that turns out. But continuing on, in a letter from Stephen Boyd, oh, and by the way, these two agents, how much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? I mean, they're gonna be in trouble. They're gone. You know, no more FBI for them. How much do you want to bet they've got a nice cush? I meant to say plush. Plush job waiting for them. Outside of the FBI even. Pays real well. Now, normally, if you or I did something like this and we got any kind of bad mark on our record, I can't hire you. Yeah, you've been in trouble before. Sorry, we found somebody else that's better. These guys, in this corrupt system, you're effing hired. Bonus time. You need to make pretty mid to high six figures? Come on down. We got you covered. Since you were working for the club when you're at the FBI. To keep them happy, of course, because if we don't hire you, you might spill the beans. We can't have that. In a letter from Stephen Boyd, again, the Assistant Attorney General for Legislative Affairs at the Justice Department, to Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson, the chairman of the HSGAC, the Assistant Attorney General, writes, quote, "The department wants to bring to your attention that the FBI's technical system for retaining text messages sent and received on FBI mobile devices, failed to preserve text messages for these two specific agents." The FBI's explanation for the gap was, this old chestnut, misconfiguration issues related to rollouts, provisioning, and software upgrades that conflicted with the FBI's collection capabilities. You know who I'd subpoena or whatever I need to do? Who's in charge of your IT? That's what I want to know. So anyways, misconfiguration issues related to rollouts, provisioning, and software upgrades that conflicted with the FBI's collection capabilities. In other words, they pulled a Hillary Clinton. Did you delete data from the computer? What do you mean? Did you wipe the hard drive? You mean with a cloth? FBI, did you lose those text files with a cloth? The department wants to bring to your attention that the FBI's technical system for retaining text messages sent and received on FBI mobile devices failed to preserve text messages for Mr. Strzok and Ms. Page from December 14th, 2016 to approximately May 17, 2017. In other words, the most critical time frame we were spying on the effing president. The future president, that is. The FBI has informed the Department of Justice that many FBI-provided Samsung 5 mobile devices did not capture or store text messages due to misconfiguration issues. Really? Call the IT guy in. Put him under oath. Did this happen? No, what the hell are they talking about? Thank you. Send him to jail. The missing text conveniently spanned the period between December 14, 2016 and May 17, 2017, the day Robert Mueller was appointed to take over the FBI's probe of alleged Trump-Russia collusion, and during the period in which the FBI would ostensibly have been hard at work on their insurance policy against a Trump victory, alluded to in previous text messages between Strzok, however you pronounce his damn name, and Miss Page. I want to believe the path you threw out for consideration in Andy's office, that there's no way he, Trump, gets elected But I'm afraid we can't take that risk, wrote FBI counterintelligence officer Peter Strzok. I'm just going to go with Peter. Can we just go with Peter? Peter. To FBI lawyer Lisa Page, with whom he was having an extramarital affair while spearheading both the Clinton email inquiry and the early Trump-Russia probe, adding, "It's like a life insurance policy in the unlikely event you die before you're 40, he said. New text turned over. Despite the 5 months of missing text messages between Peter and Page, or what would it be? How about Peter and Lisa, right? It's Lisa. Give me the keys. I can drive, Lisa. You remember that one? Weird Science. Anyways, despite the 5 months of missing text messages between Peter and Lisa, the Department of Justice turned over a new 384-page trove of new text messages to the HSGAC, according to a letter from Chairman Ron Johnson to FBI Director Christopher Wray. The new batch of texts are from the spring and summer of 2016 and involve discussions revolving around the Hillary Clinton email investigation, and in particular, former Attorney General Loretta Lynch's decision to accept the FBI's recommendation not to press criminal charges against then-candidate Clinton. One exchange references a change in language to Comey's statement, closing out the email case involving Clinton, while an earlier draft of the statement said Clinton and President Barack Obama had an email exchange while Clinton was on the territory of a hostile adversary. The reference to Obama was at first changed to senior government official and then omitted entirely in the final version. Imagine that. We can't have the president, well, we told you Obama was involved. We told you this from day one. But we are conspiracy theorists and we don't know what the hell we're talking about, and we don't watch the mainstream media. We're a bunch of losers. Wackos. Give me the aluminum foil. Put on my head. Or let's not do that and just listen to us because we were right. As usual. The conspiracy theorists were freaking right. On what planet is that supposed to be the case? In another exchange, the two expressed displeasure about the timing of Lynch's announcement that she would defer to the FBI's judgment on the Clinton investigation. That announcement came days after it was revealed that the Attorney General and former President Bill Clinton had an impromptu meeting aboard her plane in Phoenix, though both sides said the email investigation was never discussed. Of course not. So anyways, I can keep going with this. Is there really any point? Are you quick look surprised? Are you surprised? The FBI conveniently missed those texts, kind of like they conveniently misplaced video footage of the Oklahoma City bombing. Can't find it. Can't find it. And some other stuff with the Pentagon, 9/11. Can't find that stuff either. Just, got the best technology in the world, most highly trained people, little mismanagement over here, little incompetence over there, that old chestnut. Take care.